out there, too. Pacers trail by 12. And here's Robertson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And the Lakers with another miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hayward goes in. No good on that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. Irving looking for an opening. Here's DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 5 count.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Harden against Irving. Here's Hayward. No good on that one. Nice D from DeRozan. The Lakers trail. Bobbed up there for Drummond. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
Now, here is Harden. 23 points for him the last game against Utah.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
And here is Drummond. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And yeah, don't leave out his rebounding, Kevin. I mean, he had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass. That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
Siakam misses. Oklahoma City is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Williamson kicks to Harden. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And a wide open look for Irving. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, Tucker still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Williamson missing. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing by 2.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his aim.
Harden's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt. Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he's used it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
And the Thunder making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
Let's take a look at numbers for Nikola Jokic. Last season, he played outstanding. He's averaged 20 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And for James Harden, he loves to be put on an island and go one-on-one against a defender.
Well, yeah, last season, Harden had as many ISOs called for him as some teams ran. And that's all because of his coach. His coach calls the games that way. It's his bread and butter. And there isn't much you can do to stop him with one defender.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And sometimes I feel like people don't truly appreciate the greatness of what James Harden does. He's one of the toughest guys to check on the fast break. He has one of the best Euro steps in the game, the best footwork in the game. Will hit you in the head for deep. You can't check him without fouling. The precision of his movements, the ease in which he scores. Come on, man.
Here is Harden, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Williamson. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Siakam, left side. Pass to Drummond. That one falls. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead. As you said, C-Webb, what Harden has been doing the last few years is truly remarkable.
Yeah, Kevin, and it's funny because when you are achieving greatness and critics try to diminish what you're doing, it's just funny to me. Harden is one of the great guards of all time, no matter how you slice it.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
You see how quickly Irving gets off the ground? He's a confident scorer from any area on the court.
Pass to Capella. DeRozan again to Iguodala. Rebound Andre Drummond. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Siakam. No good with the wing jumper.
And smothered him on that mid-range attack.
That's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Stolen by Harden. Here's Williamson. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Outside Irving. And Capella sends it back. All by himself. Here's Williamson. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Harden the pass to Iguodala. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Irving, and the layup's good off the glass.
Timeout.
Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
I like when Irving turns on the jet. Amazing quickness on the drive from the speedy guard.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Checked in for Capella. JaVale McGee comes in for Williamson. Porter's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Young is subbed in for James Harden. Now, here is Young. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Morant. In the corner, Collins with it. Morant with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And a wide open look for Porter. Goes back up. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Now here's Hield. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter. The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I can talk about
Take a
that
break.
from my
Take a
experience,
break.
but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Paige, every shot is good. She make them creatively. They be bright, they be big, and we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris. Or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh my God. Last year, the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years before, some of the most loyal fans ever. The sixth man, the fans being the sixth man, that is not a cliche, that is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real, and some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy. Here's Young, following the basket by John Morant. Young taking his time here. And there's the pass to Portland. Over Morant. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Now, here is Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's McGee. Lets it go for the baseline and nails it. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Collins passes to Westbrook. Gobert pulls it in. Now, here is Young. From outside the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And so it's DeMar DeRozan. Make it happen. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his
People say, talk about.
We love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened the dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen for the Lakers here so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, Porter is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Young in at the point guard. Here is Porter, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That's good from McGee. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And for the Thunder, one of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
Here's Young. Following the basket by John Morant. A 3. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Young.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Westbrook against Levine. Step back and squared up. And that's 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Young finds Gobert. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Harrell, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And here's Young. He has 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young with the steal. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. On its way from Young for 2. Pulled the shot a little in, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on the next trip.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Unable to get that one. Thunder trailing by 9. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked. Everyone agrees on it, but for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans, but we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
The kick out to Westbrook over Levine, and it's Westbrook missing. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Thunder. 11-point game. Hayward passes to Levine. They get a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for him.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Westbrook missing again. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. Here's Levine. Porzingis with the block. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Here's Young after the made shot from John Collins. Young's shot is off.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Harrell dishes to Westbrook. No good on the triple.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Hayward finds McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Look, right there, the defense overcommits. Hayward with good awareness finds the open man.
Levine against Westbrook over Levine. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Stolen by Westbrook. The dish to Morant. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. Great showing for him last season. First in assists, fourth in steals, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor. An absolute magician with the basketball. Outside Collins. Pass to Morant. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, when Morant hits this shot with consistency, it sets up everything else you want to run.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Three-pointer. Collins grabs the miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
2 points. That one goes.
Defense is aggressive on it, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leading ability he has shared with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Williamson comes in for JaVale McGee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And James Harden is subbed in for Young.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Williamson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. Then we all know how it is.
And the pass to Porzingis. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now Hayward. A 24-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
Al Porzingis. James Harden missing on the 3. And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
So I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. Well, to me, Clint Capella is a classic center. I mean, I love his hands. Great footwork. I mean, he takes what is given to him. He plays inside, protects the rim. And if you throw it up, he'll finish it with authority.
And with Capella, that finishing and rebounding are key to his game.
Yeah, and he's only going to keep getting better, Kevin, which is a scary prospect for every other center in the NBA.
That free throw good from Harden.
He's always a league leader in free throw attempts. I mean, Harden's so shifty, so strong, and he can beat you from any spot on the floor.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Porzingis, and Drummond subbed in for Harrell. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. Chris, this is a specialty of yours. Which current bigs are best at finishing contested shots right at the rim?
Oh, well, I'll tell you this, the best big in the league last year, averaging 17 points scoring in the paint, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes.
I mean, he'll dunk on anybody. Move out the way, he finishes. What about Embiid inside? What about Gobert? What about Boogie Cousins? Should I continue? I keep going because the big man is back, baby.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Here's Jokic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. inside DeRozan. Over Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League in their All-Star game, I follow. Right now, it's a great time for hoops in all 3 of these leagues. I'm in.
Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Feeds to Tucker. Over Irving. Tucker can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
You gotta know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Iguodala, the pass to Harden. There's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harden's got 15.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. There's the triple. Here's Drummond. Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just on foul in that center position.
You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Healed the pass to Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Los Angeles shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Iguodala kicks to Capella, and here's Harden for 3, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. Harden only needs a few shots to fall. It's like watching the volcano.
To the inside. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Irving. And that's now 17 points for DeMar DeRozan. Harden surveying the D. He dishes it to Porter. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Fade away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Harden. Los Angeles call. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
The first one falls.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles leading by 15. And here is Hield. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to DeRozan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Harden against Irving. Now, here is Harden, guarded closely. From deep three-point range, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Lakers lead by 17. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 21 points and 2. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got DeRozan. Jokic is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And DeRozan kicks to Siakam. Passes it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Jokic. And Capella sends it back.
Elite shot block for this game. Capella's athleticism allows him to stifle shooters.
Hayward passes to Williamson. 7-foot shot. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
I'd like to see the D with a little more energy out there. They kind of forgot about it.
Outside DeRozan. And while we've got this moment here now, let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. Second, the Thunder.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Thunder trailing by 17. And a minute played as the second half gets going. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Oh, Harden is so good at finishing these and ones. I mean, he is just a thorn in the D side.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. So it's Irving. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. DeRozan passes to Jokic. Drummond dishes to Irving. Offline with his 3.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Harden.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now here's DeRozan, guarded by Tucker. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. There's the pass to Williamson. Over Irving. but wouldn't fall for him. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. And now running up the court. Hayward's pushing it up. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, Kevin, you can't be careless with the ball around Harden. He's great with swiping the ball and creating easy opportunities for his team.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
Tucker the pass to Harden. He lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Siakam outside. Outside Irving. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Harden.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
Thunder trailing by 14. Now Hayward. Takes it from 10. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Capella. And then for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Drummond. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Hayward, falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Hayward's got his third basket of the night right there. Siakam outside. Pass to Harrell. Westbrook with it. Pass to Jokic. Can't hit that one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I love P.J. Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. Plays defense, he's tough, rebounds, and you know he'll hit that corner.
And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great dude guy. He sets screens, guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
First free throw is good.
Looking at Williams' size, I mean, skill and athleticism. Trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
Levine's checked in for the Thunder. Young comes in for Gordon Hayward. John Collins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Morant comes in for Irving. Good on both.
And maybe the most popular player to enter the league since social media became truly pervasive. Zion Williamson handles it with class. He really appreciates his teammates and his coaches and really respects the game.
Shots good from Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And talking to stars in this league, even they want to see what Williamson's going to do next.
We talk about the leaping ability at his size, the handles, the shot making. But what really stands out when you watch him live, the instincts, being at the right place at the right time and always seeming to make the right play.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Thunder. Bucket is good. And that's now 9 points for John Morant.
Much more than just the perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
And Young kicks to Harden. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Throws it up high, and it's McGee with the jam.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Traps in the tray. Westbrook's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Gobert. Rebound the Lakers. Siakam outside. Out to the right wing. Harden against Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. McGee with the block.
We mentioned McGee's outstanding limp, but there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from James Harden. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Westbrook, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The shot's good from McGee. He's got 11.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Here's Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. The Thunder shooting about 42% so far. Here's Levine. Banked in off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Lakers call time here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coaches will let them know that.
And the Thunder making a change here. Iguodala's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Hields checked in for Pascal Siakam. Collins passes to Morant. Outside. Over Iguodala. Off the left rim and out. Thunder trailing by 5. Down low, McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
The Lakers shooting at 48% from the fourth. Looking good. Morant passes to Westbrook. With the block. Iguodala left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Iguodala's got his first 2 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Collins. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And the ability to go vertical, Iguodala's sneaky shot blocker.
Here's Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So Zach Levine possesses a speed, crest, and a burst that makes him a very tough matchup.
Yeah, he has a great first step. When he's trying to beat a defender off the bounce, you can't let him get an edge to the hoop. He'll flush it on your head 9 times out of 10.
Well, you just watch Levine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Break just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with Levine, the first step has always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
And the Lakers call time here. A list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Rudy Gobert, number 1. Second is Clint Capella.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Collins passes to Porzingis. Here's Morant. He's got 9. Passes it to Porzingis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 9 points.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. Exceptional vision, and he's incredibly himself.
Shots good from Young.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes him matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
McGee up top. For three, Levine. Gonna go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Hield can't hit.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Porter in the corner. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys roll.
Harrell with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Porter.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Lakers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That free throw, no good. And the Thunder making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. And then for the Lakers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Harrell. DeMar DeRozan comes in for John Collins. And Irving subbed in for Morant. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
The pass to Porter. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And there it is for him. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Irving dishes to Drummond. Has to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. And Irving launches it from deep. But they recover it. Drummond finds Porzingis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, but fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
Outside, Porter. With the floater, and it's sent back by Drummond. Hield against Iguodala, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Iguodala. Out left to the wing. Here's Boucher. Here's McGee. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. McGee's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possessions.
Hield against Iguodala.
Oh, such smooth footwork. The understanding of the game. Iguodala drawing the foul in close.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Shoot 2. And he makes the first.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
Jokic has checked in for Porzingis, and Iguodala drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. by a point. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got P.J. Tucker, Iguodala out there with Hayward. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Williamson into the four-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Irving against Iguodala. Iguodala with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Tucker. Trains the wing train. Tucker's got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Yeah, Greg, there's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Shoots from 12. They get the rebound. Here's Drummond. McGee with the block. And now a fast break for the Thunder. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and the Thunder another three.
This is where Hayward just gets better and better, squaring up off the catch.
Healed the pass to Drummond. Here's Jokic. Pass to Heald. Five to shoot. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Tucker kicks to Iguodala. Passes to Williamson. Over Irving. And there's Williamson on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. Lakers trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Irving. Will it go? Trains it from beyond the arc.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Iguodala, the pass to Williamson. Now, here's Tucker. DeRozan defending. And here's Hayward. Now, Tucker. Deep. Nice D from DeRozan. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Drummond. Kicks to DeRozan. Healed outside. Drummond trying to get himself free. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A pass to Iguodala. Here's Williamson, covered by Hield. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, last season, Andre Iguodala has seen a sharp improvement in his threes. He said he figured something out with the shot. The results.
He's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's James Harden in for Gordon Hayward. Siakam is checked in for the Lakers. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, we're going to pull this out. We have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
And with Iguodala and his threes, you just need him to hit at a decent rate, Chris, to be effective.
Yeah, he just has to keep the defense honest and hit them when he's left open. First and foremost, he's a playmaker and a terrific defender at that. The threes are just the icing on the cake.
The Thunder lead by 6. Pass to Capella. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is the next step for Capella. Become a better passer over time.
LA has gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And DeRozan kicks to Irving. Drummond passes to Jokic. Outside DeRozan. Stolen by Harden. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
All the officials are all over that one.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Thunder lead by 6. Harden outside. Misses for 3. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Pass to Irving. Over Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Look, he's a pro at fooling the defense. Irving's shot fake is danger, and he just showed there.
First one falls for him. And so Irving nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Iguodala with it. Out guarded by DeRozan. And again, Oklahoma City. No good. And a wide open look for Siakam. Sinks the three-pointer.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Williamson, the pass to Iguodala. Jokic against Capella. Knocked away. Jokic with the steal. DeRozan against Iguodala to take the lead. Up again. Here's Drummond. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And you love the veteran footwork. I mean, Iguodala off the trap.
Lakers trail by 3. DeRozan passes to Jokic. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Tucker. And it's DeRozan missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Tremendous end-to-end player. I mean, throughout his career, he's been that. I mean, just think about it. Iguodala with a nice finish in transition.
Harden against Irving. Passes it to Jokic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Iguodala against DeRozan. Iguodala no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To tie it up. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Thunder. opens the score. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Harden dishes to Tucker. Hayward looking over the floor. Drains it from 17 feet out. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
DeRozan kicks to Irving. And Capella sends it back. Here's Drummond. Dishes it to Irving. Over Harden. Again, Los Angeles.
Look at that. No hesitation at all from Irving. He's looking to score as soon as he touches the rock.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Williamson.
See him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Irving with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Jokic with it. Rocket 6. Fires from the wing. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
When you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Capella finds Hayward. Launches a 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Lakers. Now the dish to Irving. DeRozan against Hayward to take the lead, and stolen by Hayward. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tucker's very good at using his body and drawing contact. I mean, he's got the physical tools. He's not afraid to use them.
That's good from Tucker. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, PJ gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Goes up for the stripe. They get it again. Drummond misses from short range.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropped.
Tucker the pass to Harden. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Harden's got 31.
Adding to his three-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
And DeRozan kicks to Siakam. Irving for 3. Good on the triple. He's got 24.
Oh, man, you got to appreciate the poise of Irving. He's always composed, especially on important possessions.
Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down home.
Oh, man, there's no denying that Harden nails these shots all the time. Love how he just takes over these possessions.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Here's DeRozan. And that's going to be a travel.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
It's one thing if the defender makes a great play, okay? But to lose control of it and get called for the over and back, that's tough to swallow.
Harden the pass to Williamson. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Capella. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That turns the lead now to a 1-possession lead.
Here's Harden. And it's in there. Harden's got 36.
Oh, come on, you gotta love Harden, especially when he's destroying defenses with his floater.
Hayward against DeRozan. The pass to Drummond. In the corner, Irving with it. points.
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
Harden against Irving. Pulls it up. Harden, no good. And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 3. On the wing, DeRozan, guarded by Harden. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And it's sent back by Jokic. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, James Harden.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Big moments. You want the ball in your franchise player's hands. Trouble is their backbone.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Get him out the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the 3.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
DeRozan passes to Siakam. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Now, here is Harden. Jacks up a 3. He's off from 3. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a... These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Kyrie Irving. Andre Drummond is out there with Jokic. And it's DeRozan. And it's Siakam in at the 3 spot. Here's Tucker, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Hayward against Irving. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Irving. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hayward outside. That one's not going to go. Nice D from DeRozan to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. DeRozan's got 32 points.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Harden on the wing. From past the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Back to Irving. Pass to DeRozan. Now Drummond. Defended by Hayward. 5 on the clock. And a deep 3 from Irving. Kept alive. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 6 for 11.
Drummond shoots such a high percentage in the post. When this team needs an important basket, they better look to him. Hurting.
Here's Williamson, and it's sent back by Drummond. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Gobert, he's checked in for Capella. Stolen by Tucker. 3-on-3. Pass to Harden. Pass to Williamson. Kicks it out to Harden. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers ball. We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Irving against Harden. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. Misses in close. Thunder trailing by 4. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. And here's Harden for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the pass to Drummond. Jokic with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he knocks down the first one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Thunder have gotten off to a cold start from the field in overtime, just 1 of 5. And it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 1:54 left to play in the first overtime. Good D by Drummond. Los Angeles leading by 5. Inside, it's deflected. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Man, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Jokic finds DeRozan. Back to Jokic. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Hayward. Hope they get it back. Here's Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. And 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Irving against Harden. Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 42 in the game.
Kevin and Harden defines the word clutch, and this is Clutch City. The number of ways in which he scores in these moments, just incredible.
And that one misses. Now Irving shoots the 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Tucker. Pass to Gobert. With the shot. And that one hits back iron. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Former #1 overall pick. Tremendous success early in his career. Irving continues to find ways to improve.
To the middle.
And the legend just continues to grow. Zion Williamson to be an all-time great.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. They both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
It's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
Harden against Jokic. From deep. Harden can't hit, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about